Justin Verlander is hitting the shelf. There it is from the Mets.
Oh, man.
Placed on the IL, low-grade teres major strain. What is that? Anyone know what that is?
Ooh,
Shoulder. That's the same one as.
That's the same one that we just saw.
Oh man,
McKenzie.
Oh, and McKenzie's out for like 2 months, so he will.
He was a higher grade, I thought.
Yeah, but he was higher grade. McKenzie's shut down for a couple of weeks. This is good at least. He will continue throwing at moderate intensity. And wait, what did the rest of it say?
We'll let you know in a week when we rescan them.
Yeah. We'll rescan in a week. We'll provide an update.
Basically, don't ask.
Don't ask us right now for another week. But that sucks. That sucks for Mets fans. Mets fans are getting crushed early on with injuries.
We've talked about the Mets. For some reason, they just
don't say it.
The Mets are going to Met, man. It's like unbelievable. It's just amazing. Edwin Diaz, a non-contact patellar tendon tear in the World Baseball Classic, celebrating. I mean, now Justin Verlander just scheduled a pitch game 2, and
he wasn't pitching well in spring training either.
Maybe that's why.
That's probably why. How much does this hurt the Mets, though?
How the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
It's a long season, man. They got enough. They got enough people. It's a long season. Get through it if they can for a couple months, but it's a long season.
It's a hard division.
I worry less about Verlander. If we're talking about Verlander especially, than like a Tristan McKenzie. Like a younger guy may have pushed it longer than an older guy who's like, all right, look, I went through this in 2014. I battled through it. I wasn't good. I'm okay missing 2 or 3 starts. But it's never it, for sure.
Hey, let's bring it
for wins. Damn
it. Not anymore.
That's okay.
Tyler McGill is going to start in his place, who had the really hot start last year, and then he got hurt. And he already spoke with reporters as well. So apparently it's not significant, like we were talking about, compared to what Tristan McKenzie's dealing with. He said very minimal, says other than no injury at all, it was about as good an outcome as possible to the testing. And he said unsure of exact timeline, did not expect a long absence. He'll continue to play catch. Have another MRI in NYC. It's a shoulder issue, low grade teres major strain for him. And Mets fans are pissed, obviously. And one more quote from Justin. He goes, it feels like crap, especially personally. Not the way I wanted my Mets tenure to start. That's for sure. I put in a ton of work to not have things like this happen. And also, AJ, I mean, I'm just going to start doing math because I'll get his exact contract. But, sometimes with those 40 mil plus players, I like to see how much they're getting paid per start. Now we're looking at more in the low 20s, maybe, for him in terms of starts for the season. You're not hitting 30 plus.
No.
If you're missing a few
Even if
weeks.
it's minor, it's major because he's not pitching and he's moderately throwing. That means he ain't throwing off a mound. Mm-hmm. And he ramped up for the season, and now he's going to have to start all over. So you're looking at least probably a month. I don't care what the Mets say or what Justin Verlander wants to say, but you're looking at least probably a month, if not more, because he's going to have to start over. Teams are very cautious, especially in April. And we talked about this the other day. Teams in April, they'll push it back. Now, if this was in June or July, they'd ramp him up quicker. But because it's only April, they'll slowly push him back. And you're looking at probably at least a month, if not longer.
If he might end up $2 million per start because he's in the 43 range for the year. $2 million per start.
I'll take it. Sign me up.
That's good money right there. Kratzy Phillies, though, looking at it.
That's about what Kratz got paid per start.
Yeah, basically.
Per career?
Per career?
Yeah, per career start.
A lot of people would take that, actually. A lot of working people would be like, yeah, I'll take one Justin Verlander start instead of working my entire life.